Is you down the ride, never tired, you will never know. You ain't never tried, work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard. Feedback, they clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did, huh? Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch and you won't do it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hate
Coach, these fans have waited for this moment for decades, but playoff football has come to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the New England Patriots and the Cleveland Browns. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Second. 180! Regular. Here we go. Check. You draw quarter. Hurry! Got it.
First down, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Mayfield now from the 50. Flushed out right. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Check.
Rebuck.
Hey, 66.
On 2nd down and 4. Brady looking deep for Demarius. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 36 yards on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Here's Johnson. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Johnson. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? Because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Wait, that flag, 20. 44. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Check it, reload.
Devlin will try to power it in. And he's over the line and into the end zone here in this first quarter. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started, and they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. On 1st down, Hunt. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start. Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he's got room. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 33 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Pats at the line ready to go. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Throwing on first down is Brady. It got his man complete. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's first and 10 from the 45. Brady now going to leave it with Michel on the draw. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Looking to throw on second down. Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. He's brought down. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. A first down carry here for Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. Mayfield brings him up first and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he completes it to Hunt. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They'll try to run with Hunt. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. On the run, this is Hunt. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Here's Mayfield, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku taking it in as his guys are able to regain the lead. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
53 at the mic. 53 at the mic.
Throwing now is Brady. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The veteran Morgan Burnett there on the coverage. The Patriots send out their punter. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And take it right on the 30. 12 yards on the return that time. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Number 53, Mike 53.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Hey, goal 66. Goal 50.
Brady now on first down. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Gordon. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Kyle Van Noy. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Real.
Mayfield down. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That one is caught by Hunt. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Mayfield forced out to his left. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Throwing, Mayfield, and down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Lawrence Guy able to get him for a loss of about 3. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And this is going to be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 20.
72.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds.
Throwing again. Brady. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. It's T.J. Carey who picked it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Brady. Sideline throw. That's caught. Julian Edelman. A gain there of 21 yards. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Brady again. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Bravo!
Brady to throw again. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Sheldon Richardson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. To throw, it's Brady. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd and a yard, Brady, and he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Sione Takitaki in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Let's go. No, 66. 44. Mike. 44. Yeah. You don't want none. Buzz. 44 to Mike. 72.
He'll go for it. It's Brady. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. To throw is Brady. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Sheldon Richardson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score.
53, Mike. All right, T, let's go. All right, T. Hey, echo. 53, check 53. You got it. Sugar.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Olivier Vernon. And this Browns defense stands tall. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Good. 20. Double time. Hey, boys, we got four down.
And they take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Four down. Check.
And they will take a knee here.
Mayfield on the keeper. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Check. 180. 50. Check my 50. I'm coming for you, son.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.